Hello. It's been a minute. Literally last time I made a video was 9 months ago. And that might sound familiar. I'd like to say that I took another break or I was being lazy again. Little did you guys know, I just have a 9-month upload schedule. I upload a video every 9 months, just on the dot. If you don't believe me, I mean, I'll show you the thumbnail from the last video, and then I'll show you how long ago that video was posted. I mean, it's 9 months. So if you're with somebody, get her pregnant. When that baby pops out, there'll be a new video. A little gruesome, but that's just the way it is. I have a 9-month upload schedule, apparently. No. So, if you haven't noticed, a lot has happened. I can't even remember where that. You know what? Let me double check really quick. Yeah, it's quite a bit of a different background than last video, and I actually didn't even move from that place. There was another place in between there where I didn't record at all. There was a lot of things that I didn't do that I usually do. I mean, my guitar, my YouTube, everything like that. I just didn't do it. Unfortunate instances happened, and I ended up splitting up with my girlfriend who I was living with at the time, and now I'm living back with my dad till they move out into their house, and then I'll be on my own here at this place. But I haven't uploaded anything since then. I had it was the Where Have I Been video, just kind of talking about me hating my job. I was at a casino at that point doing security. Done quite a few things since then. I'll kind of get into that here in a minute. But then after that, I was like, yo, let's go. I'm gung-ho on this. And I uploaded a video to my YouTube channel, or my gaming channel on YouTube. And that was my Scourge of Skeleton Ships Rage video for Sea of Thieves. And also, that was 9 months ago. Don't really know what else to say. There is one thing though. I did end up hitting 100 subs on my gaming channel. I'm actually at 111 right now. And then my Becoming Master Devil's Voyager video. It just what? I'm over 11,000 views on that video now. I mean, I get it. That's not a shit ton, but I mean, look at my subscriber count compared to that video. I mean, it's just nuts. Don't know where that came from. I think it was because it was more like everybody's seen it as like a tutorial video. But yeah, no, I mean, the last vlog I made was a year ago, and that was with Trevor. I actually went up and seen him this last weekend, and he's actually been doing pretty fucking good on his channel. Pardon my French. That ain't gotten any better either. But he's been doing pretty good on his channel. All this drama with Minilad coming out. I haven't decided whether I'm going to say anything about it or not. I don't do drama. I just don't. But it's gotten to a point now where I think enough people have said something about it where I don't think I'll have to. Which is good, because I don't really want to. I mean, you could probably imagine. If you know what's going on, you could probably imagine where my mind is at with that sort of thing. But let me go to his channel here really quick. Sorry, I just got my other monitor over here, so don't think I'm not just looking at you. And I'll link him down in the description below as always, if I ever mention anybody. He's almost to 25,000 subs now. Keep in mind, this is like my childhood best friend. Like, we've known each other since we were in first grade. And I know people that have 25K subs that do this full time. That are able to do this full time, depending on what they do, of course, depending on the videos that they put out. But he's been going ham on this Minilad stuff, and this was one of the reasons why I thought about doing it, because he's been a longtime fan of him, and if you don't know, Minilad is a pretty well-known YouTuber, content creator that's been on the platform for quite a few years. That both Trevor and I have watched for quite a few years. But he's been posting videos. Like I said, I'm not going to get into it in this video at all. But he's been posting videos about the things that have been going on. And they're hitting, I think his first one that he did hit 20K views. Then it went down to 700 for a stream that he did. Obviously, that makes sense. It's an hour-long stream. 4,500 views. Then he did a miscellaneous video. It's just something that didn't have to do with that. And then he come out with this Avengers versus Minilad. Again, I will link this down in the description if you want to go see it. Essentially, it's Avengers Endgame final fight scene, only Minilad versus the rest of his friend group. If you know who they are, absolutely hilarious. He showed it to me this last weekend when I went up there. That has now gotten 384,000 views. That is nuts. For a video that he hasn't like made a compilation of like other YouTubers' content, that is the most views I think he's gotten out of any video, which is crazy. Other than that, after that, he's just kind of continued to stay updated on what Minilad's doing, or Craig, if whatever you're familiar with. And then he made an update to that video, kind of talking about part 2 of Avengers vs. Minilad. That one, all of these are now hitting 20, 50,000 views. It's incredible. Like I said, this is something that both him and I aspire to do, even though I have a 9-month upload schedule now and probably won't. I'll probably get there. Just it'll probably take me 15, 20 years and YouTube will be dead by then, but I'll get there at some point. Don't worry, it's not going to stay that way. I plan on uploading more often. I actually have a couple things in mind, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. But it's crazy to see just certain things like this. I mean, he's been stuck at about 20 to 22,000 subscribers for a while, and all this stuff started happening. And then he blew up and he's almost to 25K now. I mean, obviously that's like 3,000. Some people, that's not a lot. Somebody like me who doesn't even have 1,000. And this last week, he's banked in almost 3,000 subs. Like I said, in that week, that's just nuts. So congrats to him. Again, links, everything like that will be down in the description. But back to this, I was I wouldn't say distracted. It's not a good word for it. It wasn't like a bad distracted. It was kind of a good distracted. You know, my girlfriend and I, then my girlfriend and I were together for a little over a year and a half. Things were going great. I just kind of put YouTube aside. Same thing with guitar. I spent a lot of time with her and not really much else. You know, I went and seen friends and family. Obviously, I didn't like seclude myself like she's everything. No, that's not what I did. There was a lot of time dedicated to her, and you know, I don't regret any of it at all. You know, there was a lot of amazing things that came out of that relationship, including personal confidence for me. That was one of the big things that even now, not having her around anymore, it's a little bit easier to cope with, having that personal confidence built up. Obviously, I have to remind myself of it, you know, constantly, because I do deal with some mental struggles here and there, but having to remind myself of that is like, all right, you made it this far, you've come this far, you know, don't fuck it up, essentially. Now, being back essentially on my own, and actually in about a month I will be completely on my own, I will have all the time in the world to do this and do music, which I posted one cover, and that was like 4 years ago. I think it was like a Creed song or something like that. I can't really remember. But I think I grabbed like a pair of my headphones or something like that and stuck my phone in between the headphones to record the guitar for that video, which was absolutely hilarious, but it actually really doesn't sound that bad, which is the funny thing. But I don't know. I am glad to be doing this again. I really am, because I look back at my older videos and I do miss doing this. Speaking of my older videos, if you guys are familiar with my gaming channel, that's just in my channels list on this page. If you're only subscribed to this page, go subscribe to that one, because that one obviously gets the most love. This one is essentially just updates and what's going on in my life, vlogs, that sort of shit, and actually eventually will become music related as well. My gaming channel, if you go, and there's I think 4 or 5 videos, I think, of Visage, which was my favorite series to record. I think it was 5 or 4 videos. It was a horror game that come out. A lot of the big name YouTubers did it. It was like Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, all that sort of shit. So I'm like, all right, well, I didn't watch all of it. I don't know what to expect. I've seen some of it. I know it looks freaking awesome, so I did it. And there was a lot of complications in those videos. I mean, there are frame rate issues, microphone issues. So this thing wasn't being turned on, you know. And then it was picked up just by my camera, which was my phone at the time. And now I'm down to a point where I have those things fixed. You know, instead of using OBS where I can't figure out the freaking settings to put for my wonderful, I love this thing, my wonderful little laptop that can't seem to handle recording gameplay. And I don't know if I haven't watched the right tutorial or haven't set the right settings. But now I'm using Shadowplay from NVIDIA. Same company who makes my graphics card is now this company where I'm using their software to record my gameplay. So, truth be told, it's probably going to be a shit ton better and a lot easier to watch. You know, that was the biggest disappointment, I think. You know, my favorite video out of my whole channel was probably episode 3. And you know, if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you do want to watch it, it's good. But the frame rate in that video from the bit rate, I don't know what the hell went wrong, but it was so choppy and so laggy. You can see my webcam, it's fine because I recorded on my phone. Everything that was recorded through OBS was just botched, and so many good things had happened in that video that I didn't want to scrap it. I didn't want to get rid of it and then just go through and record again. I didn't want to do that. You know, it's not something I wanted to do, you know, because I mean, obviously with a horror game, you have a first impression. You don't know what to expect. So in that video, I didn't know what to expect. If I were to botch that video and then start a new one of the same section in that game, I would have known what to expect. I'd have known what was coming up. You wouldn't have seen the trial and error and the shit that I went through in that video. And it upset me so much that not necessarily OBS did that, because OBS is an amazing software, but it just that it didn't seem like I could dial in my settings right. But I got that all fixed now. I have a different software that I'm going to be using for that, and then obviously when I get back into streaming, I'll be still using OBS Labs or OBS Studio, my bad, to stream, because I have everything set up in OBS for streaming anyway. And I don't plan on trying to get rid of that anytime soon. That'll be a little bit yet. I don't know when I'm going to get back into streaming. I don't know what I'm going to stream. But I have a few different ideas of what I want to do. Obviously, I want to do Visage. Chapter 2 of that is out. I want to record Chapter 2. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it, and I've heard it's a lot worse. Like, not in a bad way, but a lot worse as far as like scariness or horror, I should say. I didn't say horror. Calm yourself. But horror. I heard it's a lot scarier, and to a great extent. And then Wolfenstein, I don't even know if I'm going to finish Wolfenstein at this point. It's been so long. It's been a year since I posted Wolfenstein. I don't even know if people remember what happened in that game. I don't even remember what happened in that game. I'd probably have to play through it again. So I don't know. We'll see. But there is something else I do want to do. You can probably see it on my shirt. I have been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. Don't laugh at me. I'm warning you. I can't do anything. You threw a camera. What am I going to do? Laugh at me. I don't give a shit. But I have been playing a lot of that. I've been playing it about a month or two before last Go Fest, which was this summer. And if you don't know, Go Fest is just an event for Pokemon Go, where they have rare spawns and you can get shiny variants, which is essentially just a different colorway of certain Pokemon. And it's a lot of fun. It's a big event. A lot of people participate. It used to be an in-person event where you travel to somewhere and it'd be a lot of people there. Obviously with COVID and the current situations going down now, that was not able to happen. So they did a remote Go Fest. So essentially wherever you were in the world, as long as you had a ticket, you could participate in the event, which was awesome. You know, and me and my ex's little brother had a freaking blast doing it. And ever since then, I've been hooked. And I thought about making some Pokemon Go vlogs. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Ryan, don't even start with me. I already know what your comment is. If you don't know, Ryan's my best friend. Ryan, I know you're watching this. I already know what you think. Shut up. It's just something I've thought about. It looks like a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that I watch. JT Gilly, Mystic 7, Trainer Tips, Trainer Club. You know, a lot of different people. Pokemon Master Holly. I can't remember that. I think it's Don't hate me. Zo 2 dots, I think. Wow, I hate myself. Just a lot. Okay, just a lot of different Pokemon Go streamers. Well, streamers and YouTubers that I've been watching that have kind of gotten me into it. It looks like a lot of fun. You know, if I get a camera and that sort of stuff, then I can use my phone for Pokemon Go. Because obviously I just can't take... as much as I love this thing, I can't take it around with me because it has to be plugged into the computer. So hopefully eventually I'll be getting a camera and then can do that. But there's just a lot of things obviously coming back that I've had a lot of time to think about, especially with everything going on. I'm coming back now. And if you're worried about this being a whole nother 9-month situation, don't worry. If you do end up getting your girlfriend pregnant, whatever the case may be, you gotta wait 9 months. You're gonna be able to see another video from me within that 9 months. So don't worry about it. You know, I'll keep working on this, and you know, I'm not gonna make a schedule right now. I'd like to do every other day. That's kind of pushing it, but I would like to at least do twice a week. You know, on the early week and then the end of the week, and then a very, very, very minimum be once a week. Goal is twice a week to every other day. Minimum that I will allow myself is once a week, because I don't want to fall back from this again. Cause, woo, Lord only knows that I've missed this, and I know a lot of people have. A lot of the people that have subscribed to the channel even after I stopped uploading, like a lot of you, like 92 on this channel and 111 at the time of recording on the other channel is where I'm at, which is just nuts. Before too long, I'll be on a regular upload schedule. We'll know when I'm uploading. Like I said, every other day, 2 days a week. We'll see a video. That's not guaranteed on either channel. That's this. Okay, I might upload a video to this channel. I might upload a video to this channel. It just depends. I will upload two videos a week at least, and then kind of go from there, and hopefully do every other day. So that'll be a lot of fun. I am glad to be back. If you guys have any other questions, any suggestions at all, leave them down in the comments, please, because I'm back now. And I can take your suggestions. Hope you guys like the new setup for a little bit. It won't stay like this for very, very, very long. Probably about a month or so. I'm just in my bedroom right now. Got my bearded dragon back there. I'll show you guys him here before too long. But I'm just chilling out for now. Getting my head back on straight. So, with that being said, God, I miss doing this. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, or wherever the fuck you have to be watching this. And I'll see you in my next video. Not 9 months from now. Adios.